One thing for anyone who has not seen your stream, and I think I picked up on this real early because I'm so smart. Anyway, the you really embody, I think, what it means to be a variety streamer. So many people are like, "Oh, I'm a variety streamer," and you look at their game history and it's like, "Oh, Apex, that's it." And but you really like between Zelda, Resident Evil, you've done watch parties, you've done cooking streams recently, and also virtual reality, and just I really admire the way that you kind of go to every different direction. And my question, I guess, is: Does that are you the type who plans that stuff, or are you just like feeling it, like we're gonna do this tonight, or we're gonna do that tonight? Like, what's your process of kind of coming up with your idea?
We definitely came up with a plan at the beginning of a schedule, and then I definitely wanted to do a different thing. So I think one of the first games I streamed was The Medium,
Hmm.
which was a spooky game. Um, and I definitely enjoy well, I enjoy spook. I did enjoy spooky games. So at that time, I was playing Little Nightmares, like I said,
Hmm.
and then the Medium had just come out, and I was very curious to play it. Um, but then right after that, Resident Evil Village was coming out, and so people
Oh
were
yeah.
were talking a lot about it. And then someone recommended that I play Resident Evil 7 because Village was coming out. And I actually got gifted the game, and so I was like, okay, yeah, I'll try it.
Son of a
And and so I
wow.
loved it. It was so fun, but it also was so scary. And one of my early memories of playing video games with my brother was the very first Resident Evil game. He played it on the GameCube,
Hmm.
and
That
it scared
remake,
me. I
the remake.
Yeah, yes,
Oh,
it was
beautiful
so
game.
good. And he played it, but I watched him play because it was too scary for me to play. And even watching him play, I was like, "Oh my god, this is so scary." But I loved it. It was that wonderful spooky, haunted house
Yeah.
feeling, and so just really, really loved it. But I had never played a Resident Evil game since. And so, one, because it was gifted to me, and two, because I didn't really have any idea what else to play. I definitely went up for it, and that's around the time when we were kind of getting started. And so, um, I knew I wanted to stream a Zelda game because I'm just a huge fan, but two, my other brother, um, he had never he used to play some Zelda games too, but he stopped playing them after a certain point. I think Wind Waker was the last one he played,
Okay.
and so I was like, "Hey, if I stream Twilight Princess, would you want to join in and watch?" So,
Yeah.
it was partially to like bond with him and have
Oh,
fun with him, but also
nice.
partially to get a viewer.
Yeah.
And so,
That's so cool.
I knew I wanted to play a Zelda game, and so we were just made, okay, let's make Fridays our Zelda. What do
Okay.
we do? Flashback. I think we called it Flashback Friday originally, um, but it's now just turned into like Zelda Friday. And then then the Resident Evil game was gifted to me, and so we said let's do a Terror Tuesday. And
Okay.
then I wanted to stream 3 days a week, so I was like, okay, well, let's do one weekend stream, and we can do it at daytime.
Oh,
And
I
so then we
love
did
this.
Silly Sundays.
Yes.
And so then the Sunday games are where I kind of go your route, and I do retro 90s point and click adventure games.
Yes.
And I played a ton of those. I love LucasArts. I played The Dig, Myst. I loved all those games back in the
Yeah.
day. And Chuck recommended Monkey Island to me, which I had never played, and I don't think I had ever heard of, but he was a big fan of, and so we started playing that, and there's 5 games of the Monkey Island series, and
Yeah.
they are hysterical. They still hold up today with their comedy. They're LucasArts as well.
Wow.
And so, yeah, so honestly, like, the entire time I've been streaming for the past, what, God, is it like 8 months now?
I know.
Um,
Yeah.
it's I haven't played anything else because 'cause there've been so many Monkey Island games, so
Yeah.
it's been all Monkey Island, it's been all Zelda on Fridays, and basically all Resident Evil on Tuesdays, because 'cause I've just been playing, the next game every time the new one ends.
Such a cool way to divvy it up. I think I think you're a variety streamer who clearly has an intent behind what you're doing, and I super respect that. I think it's a very
Do I?
yeah. No short selling here. No, not here. I get to heap the compliments if I want to. It's my damn show, and it's very clear to me that you at least have some sort of a framework of what you want to do, and then from there, what gets me every time. And I came in after we raided you at Ketsy's request, and then I came back, I think, on a Zelda Friday. Just for myself. And my wife had gone to bed early, and I was just kind of up. I didn't want to go to sleep. And you're on the West Coast, and I'm East Coast, so there was the delay there, and you were on. And I just sat there. I think I sat there for the first 45 minutes. I just couldn't get the smile off my face. Like I was because, and I'll tell you this to anyone in chat who has not seen a stream like that, you go into Daisie's stream, and it is as if everyone in the stream, all the chat, Daisy, everyone else is like at the bar. They're at the party, and they saw you walk through the door, and they all turn and they're like, "Get over here, get in here! Come, we're so glad to see you." I kid you not. That is the feel I had. That's the vibe it was. And
that's awesome.
That's not just a testament to your personality and just the way that you just smile and laugh and have fun with it. That same passion you talked about feeling when you finish a game or anything else. The community you've built is so warm and so inviting and so wonderful. Like talk to me a little bit about this group that you have cultivated.
I can't even I don't know. I can't believe I've built a community like that. The thought of that is so cool. I'm like, wow, did I do that? Is that something I did, or is that just something that happened? Like,
yeah,
the people in my community, and we overlap a bit there, and I definitely overlap with a few other streamers because it's been through other streamers that I've met a lot of these people. And
yeah, we all do, I think, to some degree.
Yeah, exactly. And so they're just, I swear, they feel like a family. They feel like real friends that I know in real life, even though I've never met. I think I've met one of them.
Wow.
I'll be meeting another a few more next month.
Oh, how
I'm
cool.
traveling to, yeah, we're DreadCon 21, man. We're
Dude.
going to Texas. Tuck and I going to Texas for the Formula One race. But there's a few people in our
Yes.
community that are there, and so we're gonna go have a
How
beer and
cool.
hang out. But yeah, Goddess Technologies. There she is.
Oh, okay.
That's she lives up near Chuck's family. So when we went on a trip
Oh,
to
great.
go visit Chuck's family, we met Goddess Technologies for lunch, and it was an absolute pleasure. Like I can't even tell you, like that's what this is all about. Like it's all about the people that come and hang out with me when I stream. It's for someone to just come in and say hi. I don't care if they stay the whole time. I don't care if they chat. I don't care if they lurk or if they don't say anything at all. Like just the fact that I can make people laugh or even just smile. I don't know if I'm funny enough to make people laugh every time, but hopefully I make them smile, and they make me feel as special as hopefully I make them, as from what you're telling me I do.
Yeah. On this side of the equation, I can say there's no concerns. It's a matter of if you feel as special as you make people feel. But I would imagine, yeah,
100%. And if it wasn't for the amazing people that I get to hang out with all the time, this wouldn't be nearly as fun.
That's crazy. I mean, you've said that before. We talked briefly a while back about when I'd said the community you'd built, and you're like, did I do that? I feel like I just kind of lurched off of what was it? You said it was DB Geek to he rated T-Dust, I think.
Yeah.
That quiet individual, and then we get to, and then you said I basically just like glean people off him, and I think stop me if I'm wrong, slight personality differences between you and T-Dust, so the dynamic might be different. But no, I think
I always felt like I related to him because I feel like I'm a hyper person. So
you are, yes, you are a hyper person, but you have a different delivery mechanism to that. I think that it's like this, it's like this caged beast that's ready to come out kind of thing. T-Dust just the cage obliterated years ago. It's gone. That animal is running wild, rabid. But yeah, you've got that vibe.